You've been through life. You've laughed, cried, loved, learned, and through it all, you've become someone truly captivating. But here's the thing. You may not even realize it. This video is for the graceful women who've crossed 50, 60, even 70, and still walk into a room with a quiet kind of power. Not because of flashy makeup or trendy outfits, but because of something deeper, more refined, timeless. Today, we're exploring 7 signs you're a good-looking older woman, even if you don't realize it. And trust me, beauty at your age, it's not loud. It whispers, it lingers, it lives in your energy. Let's begin. Your elegance speaks louder than words. At a certain age, beauty evolves. It no longer screams for attention. It commands it, silently. Elegance isn't about money. It's about grace, poise, and a kind of emotional control that only life can teach you. A good-looking older woman knows how to carry herself. She doesn't rush. She doesn't fidget. She walks like she has nowhere to prove, but everywhere to be. Watch her sip her tea. Listen to her speak, softly, but with weight. She wears timeless pieces, not because she's outdated, but because she's above trends. That's elegance, and it's magnetic. Image prompt for video. Slow motion shot of an older woman walking confidently in a minimalist outfit. Close-ups of graceful hand movements, sipping tea, smiling softly. You maintain your natural glow. We're not talking about perfect skin or anti-aging miracles. We're talking about glow. That soft radiance of a woman who takes care of herself, not to impress others, but to feel good in her own skin. She hydrates, she moves, she eats for energy, not approval. Good-looking older women understand that beauty is maintenance, not desperation. A glowing complexion, a healthy body, clear eyes, these aren't luxuries. They're proof of self-respect. You meet her at the park. She's walking calmly, sunscreen on, water bottle in hand, wearing a wide-brimmed hat, not to impress, but to preserve. Your confidence has depth. Confidence in youth is often loud, but in maturity, it becomes quiet. It's not about needing approval. It's about knowing who you are. A good-looking older woman doesn't need to prove herself. She knows what she wants, and more importantly, what she doesn't. Confidence with depth means she can walk away from anything that disturbs her peace. She doesn't compete. She doesn't chase. She attracts. And that inner stillness? It's more powerful than makeup. Carl Jung said, "The privilege of a lifetime is to become who you truly are." A good-looking older woman has done that work. You're unapologetically authentic, attractive. Older women have let go of the need to fit in. They wear what they love. They speak their truth. They laugh without permission. And people feel that. Authenticity is rare. And rare is beautiful. She doesn't need validation. She's already validated herself. It's the way she owns her graying hair, or her choice to dye it bold. It's the way she smiles at her wrinkles, not hides them. Quote, "There's nothing more attractive than a woman who's completely herself." You have emotional radiance. We often forget, beauty is emotional. The way you make people feel is part of how you look to them. A good-looking older woman has learned to radiate warmth. She listens. She makes others feel seen. Her presence is calming, reassuring. She knows how to respond with wisdom, not react with chaos. And that emotional stability? It's deeply attractive. It makes people feel safe around her. You become more beautiful as you learn to master your energy, not manipulate others. You have a strong sense of style. Style is not about trends. It's about knowing what works for you. Good-looking older women dress with intention, not to look younger, but to look their best, now. She knows which fabrics feel right, which colors light up her face, which silhouettes empower her body. She doesn't dress to hide. She dresses to express. Even in something simple, she's unforgettable. You radiate life experience. Nothing is more attractive than a woman who has lived and owns every chapter. Scars, memories, victories, failures, wisdom. She brings stories to the room. She's seen heartbreak and healing. She's known joy and sorrow, and all of it is in her eyes, in her smile, in her silence. That's beauty that cannot be bought, only earned. You're not aging, you're unfolding. And every layer reveals more of your beauty. So now you know. If you walk with grace, if your presence soothes rather than demands, if you wear your age as a crown, not a curse, then yes, you are a good-looking older woman, even if the mirror doesn't always say it, even if the world overlooks it, because your beauty is not in the loud, it's in the real, the rare, the radiant. If this video spoke to you, share it with a woman who needs to be reminded of her own light, and don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more empowering content. You're not just aging, you're ascending. Until next time, stay radiant.